All right, good morning. Happy Friday. Friday the 13th. We're not going to say that that's a bad omen or anything. That's actually a good omen. Our first game of the Littleton Slapshot Tournament, President's Day. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, our first line, we've got Merrick as our center, Dean, Brock, on his left and right, Colton and Eli on D. We've got Robbie and net. Both teams are hyped. They're ready. Let's see how this goes. Face off. Littleton with a face-off win, barely. Goes deep into Littleton's territory. They make a cross-ice pass, bring it out, comes in. Colton chasing after it. Gets there first, gets hit into the boards. Littleton picks it up, blocked by Brock. Stays in the back, gets back over to Colton. Colton sends it around the boards, trying to get it out. Littleton keeps it in, does a little pass. They lose it. Shot on Robbie. Robbie pushes it off to the side into the near corner. Puck goes up the boards, comes back around. Eli there. Shot. Robbie pushes it up over. Back over into the far corner. They make a pass, but picked up by Brock. Brock's coming in. He's got someone on him. He pushes him off to the side. Makes the backwards pass. Picked up again by Littleton. Littleton bringing it in. We've got Riker on the ice now with Mikey and Grayson. Puck coming out. Littleton picks it up again. Goes into the far corner. Battling with Colton. Littleton with another attempt at a shot. Eli blocks it. Eli and Colton can't get off the bench. Shot towards Robbie, but it actually goes to his far right into this near corner. Back to Littleton. Riker's there battling. Puck gets popped out. Over to Colton. Colton has it. Clears it out, and I think we're going to get an icing. We are. Woo, that was fast. All right, coming out on D. Looks like we've got Cam and Milo. We're going to keep out Riker, Mikey, and Grayson. 12:36 in the first period. We're playing Littleton Black. All right, Riker with the face-off. Riker, shot off the face-off. Robbie saves it. Pushed it over into the corner. Littleton pops it up into the sky. Cam gets it, trying to clear it out. Holds onto it, sends it up the boards, gets it to Mikey. Littleton grabs it, sends it back, goes back behind our net. Trying to get in front. Shot. Saved by Robbie. Littleton holds onto it, does a drop pass. Milo there. Sorry, there's kids in the way. You can't see that corner. Puck out over to Grayson. Grayson has it. Oh, poke check by Littleton. Goes over to the side. Gets dumped in. Comes around, Robbie stops it, holds it for Milo. Milo picks it up, gets a pass up over to Mikey, and Ian's out for Grayson. Puck coming in, Cam and Ian. Shot, stopped by Robbie, save. All right, so out we have Ian, Fergie, J-Ray, Aiden, and Hayden. All right, so Davis and Floria. I gotta do that because it's just a little confusing, especially in a loud environment. All right, we got J-Ray with face-off. Face-off win back over to Aiden, to Floria. Floria up to Fergie. Fergie up to J-Ray. J-Ray's coming. He's got pushed off to the side, but he still brings it in. Littleton grabs it instead. Littleton comes back out. They're driving in. We got pushed to the side by Floria. Ian with a nice little hit up against the boards. Back into the far corner. Picked up by Littleton. They send it towards the net. Robbie grabs it and covers it. All right, J-Ray's coming off. Out comes Parker. Out comes Eli. We're doing a full line change. Parker, Eli on D. We've got Dean, Merrick, and Brock. Merrick with face-off. Wen sends it over. Littleton makes a shot that goes to Robbie's left. Goes across the boards. Picked up by Littleton again. They send it towards, but picked up by Parker. Parker sends it back up. Brock has it. Sends it over to Merrick. Merrick's driving it in. Merrick's got it. Dean's waiting. Merrick's coming in. Dean's coming up to center. Pass over, trying to get it over to Brock. Gets intercepted. Sent around. Picked up by Littleton. They do a big cross-ice pass. We've got Parker with a nice poke check. Brock cleared it out. Gets it over. Merrick chasing after it. D-to-D pass on Littleton's side. Littleton with a pass that goes up into our zone. Eli chasing after it. Eli sends it back around over to Parker. Parker holds on to it, sends it up to Grayson. Grayson's able to get it out of the zone. Picked up by Littleton. Oh no. Lost edge. Got Colton out for Eli now. Parker is up against the boards. In comes Colton to help him out. Colton battling at Littleton, comes around. Riker comes in with a poke check. Riker holds on to it with a pass over to Grayson. Grayson gets it, sends it into the zone. We're into the deep corner of Littleton's territory. Riker's coming in to help Grayson out. Grayson has it. Oh, Littleton grabs it from him. Holds on. We've got Cam and Colton out on D. Mikey in front waiting for the pass. Comes around. Grayson with a shot. 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 More shots. Riker with a shot. And whistle blown. All right, Riker coming up to take the face off. Mikey and Grayson with him. Riker making a shot right off the face off. Goalie caught it and held it. We're gonna redo that. Zoom in just a little bit. Help you guys see. Sends it into the near far corner, near Littleton corner. Littleton has it, pokes around, poke check by Colton. Littleton has it, they do a pass. Around Cam, around Colton, they make a shot, saved by Robbie. We have 10:55 left in the first period. Littleton does a full line change. Riker with a face-off win, gives it back to Cam. Cam trying to get it up over to Mikey, gets intercepted. Back over, Littleton holds on to it, bringing it around, drop back. Trying to wrap around, goal, Littleton. Milo and Aiden on D. Rebels with the face-off win. Aiden has it, sends it back over, trying to get it into Littleton territory. Littleton grabs it, makes a cross-ice pass. They bring it in, pops back out. Fergie's chasing after it, sends it back over. They do a between-the-legs pass, being all fancy and stuff. They deke around, shot. Robbie with a beautiful save! All right, we're gonna take this face off to Robbie's right. So on the near side, Ian doing the face off again. Ian with face-off win, sends it back over. Mikey has it. It's in front of Robbie. Robbie's trying to get a hold of it, so he doesn't have to block it. It's right in front of you, Robbie. He's able to save it. Excuse me. All right, we got Hayden and Eli coming out. For Aiden and Milo. Brock, Dean, and Merritt coming out. 10-16. I swear this minute has taken forever. Littleton with possession of the puck. They have it up against the boards. Sends it around deep. Littleton picks it up in the corner. Right in front of Robbie. Robbie with shot and goal. All right, we got Merrick with the face-off. Littleton with the face-off win back to their D. They hold on to it, send it in. But Brock is there, able to block it. Put it into Littleton's territory, but they clear it out, send it to neutral ice. Hayden with a poke check, but it goes back behind him, back behind our net. Dean coming in. Another poke check. In comes Merrick and Brock. Merrick has it. Dean's going with him. Merrick chipping it off the boards to get it into Littleton's territory. Littleton pops it out. Out comes Grayson, and we have an offside call. Grayson couldn't control it. I don't blame him at all. He was trying to grab it. The ice is really kind of crazy and bumpy today. All right, so we have Colton and Parker on D, Mikey, Riker, and Grayson out there. Grayson was able to get it into Littleton territory. Littleton holds it, pops it out, gets it to Colton. Back to Littleton. Littleton dumps it in, back behind our net. Picked up by Parker. Parker chips it up the boards to Mikey. Mikey clearing it out. Littleton chasing after it. Riker coming in. They do a high pass, but Mikey able to grab a hold of it. Holds on to it, gets it in, makes a shot. Open. Riker has it in between. Still open, still loose. Over to the far side, they clear it out. Colton chasing after it, holds on to it. Makes a pass over to Parker. Parker holding on to it, getting it down. Gets it to Grayson. Grayson holding on to it. into the corner, up against the boards. Mikey's coming in to help him out. Riker's dropping in front. Back. Oh, try to get it to Parker. It gets diverted at the last second, and we have icing. Yes. All right, full line change. Fergie, Ian, J-Ray, Milo, and Cam. 8:36 left in the first period. Score is 2-0 Littleton. I feel it. We're gonna get a goal here soon. J-Ray with the face-off. Back into Littleton's corner, back behind. We've got J-Ray battling up against the boards, trying to get possession. Littleton holds on to it. They make a deep pass. Ian's able to grab a hold of it. More pressure. Milo coming after it. Littleton player goes down. Cam grabs it, sends it around. Trying to get it to Fergie. Clears it out. Here comes Fergie. Fergie's got it. In comes J-Ray with him. Littleton trying to clear it out. Gets cleared out. Picked up again by Ian. Ian sending it back to Milo. Milo holding on to it. Oh, he's able to clear it out. Thank you. Waiting for that offside call. Ref took his time blowing that whistle. All right, Brock coming out with Dean and Merrick. We've got Aiden and Eli coming out on D. Merrick with a face-off. My heart is racing. This is exciting. Merrick with a face-off. Back over deep into Littleton's neutral zone. That considers it. Anyway, Littleton gets it into Rebel zone. They do a cross-ice pass, goes back behind. Eli and Merrick coming in, putting on pressure. Puck is left behind. Littleton picks it up. They do another drop pass. Comes around, trying to wrap it around. Gets in front. They send the puck back over. Brock chasing after it. Back over to Littleton. Littleton holds it, trying to send a back pass, but picked up by Merrick. Merrick sending it up the boards, trying to clear it out. Shot, but stopped by Eli. Trying to make another shot. Stopped by Dean. Puck goes across the ice. Comes back to Littleton. Aiden coming in and just hammering that kid. Eli comes in, shot towards Robbie. Robbie's able to stick his leg in. And we've got some battles. Dean is not happy because that guy was putting on pressure on Aiden and sitting on top of Robbie. Both teams doing a full line change. We got Riker, Grayson, and Mikey coming out. Parker and Hayden. Kind of like a draw on the face-off. Parker's able to get it away from Littleton, trying to send it out, but their D keeps it in. Sending it around the boards. Oh, Grayson with a nice hit, sits that kid down. Riker with the puck. Riker chips it up the boards to himself. Gets pushed off to the side by Littleton. Riker's not giving it up. Mikey coming in. Mikey with a huge hit. And they're able to clear it out. Hayden chasing after it, but I think we're going to get icing. We are going to get icing. All right, so we're in front of Littleton's net. Loose puck. Mike is totally fighting for it, so is Grayson trying to get it over to Riker and Hayden. Hayden gets knocked down, gets cleared out, picked up by Parker. Parker's able to hold on to it, trying to get it in. Gets hammered, but it goes back to Riker. Riker trying to make a pass over to Grayson, intercepted by Littleton. In comes Mikey. Mikey holds on to it. All right, out comes Ian. Ian fighting for it. Out comes Colton. Colton with a nice poke check. Back over to Mikey. Oh, Mikey gets poke checked. Over to Parker. Parker sends it in. No icing. Fergie's out now with Ian. J-Ray. Cam and Colton. Ian with a pass over to Fergie. Fergie coming in. Fergie just gets hit down. Man, these refs aren't calling anything. Offside call. Seriously, these refs are letting these boys go at each other. I just hope that we make smart moves. Jerry with the face-off. Kind of a stalemate on that face-off win, but it pops into Littleton's territory. Colton holds on to it, sends it deep in, sends it around the boards. J-Ray trying to get to it, gets stopped back to Cam. Cam flips it in, gets it down deep into the territory back behind the net. J-Ray chasing after it. Doing some poke checking. Fergie grabs it, trying to send it out, gets popped out. Back over to Cam. Cam holding on to it, trying to make a pass. Oh yeah, they're off. They would have been offside. In comes Ian. Puck gets back over to Cam. Cam chipping it up off the boards, trying to get it out. My son needs to watch. Poke check again. Shot. Oh, cleared by Colton. Nice clear by Colton. Back over in front. Poke check by Rebels, and they clear it out. Big line change. Out comes Dean, Merrick, Milo, and Eli. Brock is out as well. Littleton with a shot. Robbie saves it. Still loose. Poke check. Back over to Littleton. Littleton make a shot and saved by Robbie. During the intermission, I'll look up shots on goal and stuff and let you guys know. All right, we got Merrick with the face-off. 4:10 left in the first period. Littleton with the face-off win goes back to their D. They're holding on to it, but Dean's chasing after it. Merrick comes up. Beautiful press up against the boards. I think that's called pinching. I am not a professional. Littleton trying to make a shot. Gets blocked and cleared out. Brock chasing after it. Back to Littleton. Back to the far corner. Littleton holding on to it. Deking around. They drop it back to Eli. Eli trying to clear it out, and Dean does. Picked up, though, by Littleton. But Brock with some good poke checking here. Drops it to Dean. Dean drops it to Brock. Gets intercepted. Littleton holding on to it, bringing it in. Shot onto the side of the net. Littleton holding on to it, but Riker's out now. Riker putting on some pressure. Back over. Milo holds on to it, sends it up the boards. Littleton grabs it, sends it back down deep to the other side. Back to Eli. Eli trying to clear it out, but their D keeps it in. Dean has it. Dean clearing it up, getting it to Merrick. And that was an offside call. All right, coming out with Riker is going to be Mikey and Grayson. Parker and Aiden on D. They're right here in front of us with this face-off. Riker's there. Goes off to the side, picked up by Grayson. Grayson got his pocket completely picked. Drops down to Aiden. Aiden clears it out. Trying to find the puck there. All right, they make a cross-ice pass. Mikey intercepts it. Mikey comes in. Shot that goes high. Back over to Grayson. Grayson flipping it up. Oh, still loose. Back over. Back. Oh, poke check. Oh, couldn't keep it in the zone. Sorry about that. Aiden trying to make a cross-ice pass to Riker. Gets intercepted by a Littleton. Littleton comes in. Offside goal. Loving it. That Schweryman, number 12 on Littleton, got caught up in Parker's skates and just couldn't get on his feet in time to get out. Or her skates. Their skates. All right. A little bit of a battle here in Rebel territory. Riker and Grayson trying to clear it out. Littleton sends it down deep, gets behind, picked up by Parker. Parker flipping it up, trying to get it to Grayson. Littleton holds on to it, comes in, trying to make a shot. Holding on, blocked by Aiden. Littleton holding on to it, does a backwards pass. Still trying to flip it. Mikey's there. Mikey clears it out. Mikey holds on to it. Holding on to it. Over to Grayson. Grayson over to Parker. Oh no. Parker just got knocked down. Fergie's out now. We got Ian and Aiden playing Z. Puck just sits there. Aiden holds on to it, makes a pass over to Fergie. Fergie gets it into the zone. J-Ray's there with him. Littleton intercepting back to Ian. Ian with a nice interception. Gets knocked down. J-Ray tries to get it over. Littleton grabs it, holds on to it. Still poke check by Fergie. Littleton sends it down. We've got Cam and Hayden on D. We got Fergie, Ian, and J-Ray. Oh, Cam with the pass. Gets intercepted, picked up by Littleton. They make a shot, saved by Robbie. Ian sends it up. Trying to get it to Fergie. Ian is able to get it over. Finally to Fergie. Fergie trying to get it around. Poke check by Littleton. Poke check by J-Ray. Battle here up against the boards. Sent over to Hayden. Ian, Fergie, clear it out. They send it down. Are we going to have icing? Yes, we are. All right, so we got Colton, Eli, Dean, Merrick, and Brock. Merrick with a face-off win. Brock's there, dumps it in. Dean getting there, Dean is there, but he's there. Shot! Still loose! Brock with it with another shot! Over to Colton with a shot! Oh, it gets pushed off to the side. Way to go, Rebels! That was the end of the first period. Start of the second period, Rebels face-off with Riker, Grayson, and Mikey, Colton, and Eli. Robbie's still in net. Eli up in the corner, gets it up to Mikey. Puck's in the air, Riker gets it over to Grayson! Grayson has it, let's go Grayson! Grayson has it, he's battling. Trying to shoot! Oh! Man, I'm sorry, puck got knocked off the post, Then I got knocked off the post. Dang it. I think they did that on purpose. They knew that Grayson was going to get that, so they pushed it off on purpose. Oh, shots on goal. We're like 16-7 in favor of Littleton. I'm going to say 16-8 now. Nice little stop by Eli. Grayson and Eli. Grayson's able to put it deep into Littleton's zone. Great, Mikey chasing after it. They clear it up. Eli keeps it in the zone. Back over to Mikey. Grayson coming in to help him out. Grayson has it, sending it back over to Mikey. Picked up by Littleton. Littleton comes in. Pressure from Colton. Colton just grabs him, clears it out. Riker's there. Puck goes back in. How that wasn't offside, I don't know. But it's cleared out. Eli has it. Eli was in the right place at the right time. I'm not exactly sure who's out there right now. Anyway, Littleton gets it into our zone. Colton chasing after it. Pinches that kid up against the boards, trying to clear it out, get it over. Gets it to Eli. Eli holding on to it with a pass to Fergie. Fergie's there by himself. Deeks around. Fergie with a shot. Oh. Fergie gets it back to Ian. Ian sends it in deep down. J-Ray's in front. They send it up. Parker's able to keep it in. Loses. Gets popped out. Milo chasing after it. J-Ray's there too. Milo with a pass to J-Ray. J-Ray with a pass over to Ian. Goes up against the boards. Littleton holds on to it. Making a pass. They get it over. There's no D. But Milo's there. Shot! Saved by Robbie. Picked up by J-Ray. J-Ray trying to get it over to Fergie. Picked up again by Littleton. They bring it in. Littleton back at it. Trying to make a shot. Trying to make a pass and then the shot, but goes wide. Picked up by Fergie. Fergie trying to clear it out. Their D keeps it in. Shot. Stopped and covered by Robbie. Holy moly. Full line change. We got Parker and 8. Florian Davis, Merrick, Dean, and Brock. Merrick with a face-off win. Battling with Littleton up against the boards. Littleton grabs it, sends it up to their D. Shot towards Robbie. Cleared out. Gets it up to Dean. Dean is by himself. Dean dekes around. Gets poke check, but still picked up. Back to Dean. Sending it in. Back to Brock. Brock's coming in. Brock's got 2 on. Picked up by Dean. Dean holds on to it, trying to get it to Brock or Merrick. Flipped in front. Loose. Picked up by Littleton. Littleton's making a pass. They've got a breakaway. Hayden chasing after it. Hayden with some pressure. Able to not make that shot because of Hayden and Robbie with some pressure. Shot on Robbie. Sends it up over. Flory is there. Clears it out. Into the corner. Sends it up the boards. Merrick's there to help him out. Gets it up over. Trying to clear it out. Gets cleared out. Here comes Colton. No, Dean. Sorry. I was like, why is Colton up here? I thought it was a line change thing, but it's not. Back to Littleton. Out comes Mikey. Littleton holds on to it, trying to make a shot. Stopped by Hayden's skate. Pass over, trying to make a pass. Gets intercepted back over. Cleared out. Big line changes coming. Littleton holds on to it. Mikey's changing it. Picked up. Cam holds on to it. Chips it up the boards. Gets it to Riker. Riker's coming in. Riker has it. Riker trying to make a pass over. Still loose. Mikey grabs it. Shot. Still loose. Riker's coming around. He's trying to get it. Oh, gets cleared out. We got Colton and Cam on D. Littleton's coming. And Cameron just gave up. My son gave up. Eli back to Colton. Littleton picks it up. Ian's there. Shot off to Robbie's left. J-Ray's there with Fergie. A little bit of a battle. J-Ray's there. Puck goes behind. Colton picks it up. Littleton making a shot. Sorry, I'm just really embarrassed at the behavior of my son. And he'll go back and watch this and hear me say it, and I don't care. Littleton makes a shot towards, stopped by Colton. Trying to get it cleared out, gets popped out. Littleton still has possession of the puck. Chased by Fergie. J-Ray's waiting. Back to Littleton. Ian with a nice little poke check. Hesitates. Littleton, they're coming in. Making a shot. Shot on Robbie. Cleared out. Ian has it. Ian drops it to Fergie. Fergie's got it with a pass over to Ian. Ian digs around. Ian's by himself. With a pass over to J-Ray. Shot! Goes up high. Littleton coming in. Ian with a nice little hit. Picked up by Brock. Brock with a pass over to Ian. Ian coming in. He sends it down deep. Brock chasing after it. Dean's coming out. Goal! Goal, 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 Dean! No, Brock? That was Brock's goal! Goal, Brock! Checked by Milo. Parker's coming coming in. Sent back. They make a shot. Goes high. Yeah, they're short a player. 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't realize it. Littleton keeps it in, sends it back behind the net, picked up again by Littleton. Back into the corner. Brock, Merrick in front. Parker grabs it. Oh, Parker tries to clear it out, gets hit. No, hits the ref on accident. Littleton picks it up after a little bit of a battle. Parker is able to clear it out from in front of the net. Shot that goes high and over into the far corner, or whatever, into the corner. Gets cleared out, Merrick chasing after it. Littleton brings it in. Dean with some pressure, pushes it off to the side. We have 7 minutes left in the second period. The score is 3-1 Littleton. Puck behind our net. Back over behind our net. Parker putting on pressure, poke checking, gets it in the corner. Merrick picks it up, sends it up around the boards, trying to get it to Grayson. Milo's there, more pressure up against the boards. Far side. Dean digs it out. Gets over to Merrick. Cleared out! It's loose! Littleton's gonna get to it first. They pick it up. Bring it in. They send it deep in. Parker has it. Riker's out now with Hayden and Mikey. Puck goes around the other side. They make a shot that goes, it's not really considered a shot because it was so far left of Robbie. Grayson up against the boards. Riker coming in to help him out, dig out. Puck goes back behind the net. Parker has it. Holds onto it, gets it up to Mikey. I'm not sure where the puck is. I think it's right there. Back to Littleton. Littleton trying to make a shot. Oh, they're trying to make a shot. Robbie comes out of the crease to be able to clear it out, and it gets cleared out by Riker. We're going to have icing. No icing. Picked up by Littleton. Grayson's here to put on some massive pressure. Picks it up. Grayson has it, trying to make a shot. Over to, picked up by Riker. Riker back over to Grayson. Grayson grabs it. Holds on to it. Oh, up against the ref. Poor ref is like, I really don't want to be here. Riker comes in to help him out. Littleton still picks it up. We got Florian Davis on D. Shot, but saved by Floria. Riker has it, trying to get it to Grayson, gets intercepted. Littleton chips it in. They try to do a pass shot, but it didn't connect. Back behind the net, Riker's trying to surf it up over, trying to get it to Ian. Riker back over, gets it to Ian. Ian trying to clear it out, and Ian does. Ian gets his pocket picked. Hayden is there. Dumps it deep down in. Floria picks it up, sends it around. Here comes Ian again. Littleton picks it up, sends it back. Cleared out by Riker. We're going to have icing. Out comes my son, who I'm not happy with. Cam and Milo. Fergie, J-Ray, Brock. No, Ian. I'm like, that's not Brock's bubble. J-Ray with a face-off. J-Ray with a face-off. Wayne gets it over to Fergie. Into the corner. Picked up again by J-Ray. J-Ray trying to send it around. Ian's there. Back to J-Ray. Gets cleared out. Not going to be icing. Fergie's chasing after it. Fergie picks it up, drops it to Ian. Ian has it, trying to get it in front to J-Ray. Ian trying to make a shot, gets deflected off too far to the side. Milo keeps it in. Back to Littleton, they're holding on to it. They clear it out. Picked up by Cam. Cam holds it. Cam dumps it, trying to dump it in. Gets blocked. Milo has it. Poke checked by Littleton, picked up again by Ian. Ian chips it up the boards. Picked up by Littleton. Fergie's there, gets cleared out. Picked up by Ian again. Ian to Fergie. Fergie has it. He's got J-Ray with it. Pass to J-Ray. J-Ray couldn't get a stick on it, and that's okay. Back over, trying to get it to Ian. Littleton picks it up. Ian comes, just says, hello, this is me. Cracked me up. Out comes Brock. Back to Ian. Sending over to Littleton. They clear it out. Intercepted by Milo. Milo dumps it deep. Brock chasing after it. Out comes Dean and Merrick. Colton and Eli. Eli keeps it in. Oh, it gets popped out. All right, so sorry, I have to figure out who's who. But anyway, the puck gets up to Brock. Brock has it, dekes around, drops it to Dean. Dean has it. Oh, gets poke checked. Littleton has it. Another poke check by Brock. Oh, puck goes into the bench. Darn it. Brock's coming out. No, who's coming out? I don't know yet. All right, so we have Grayson, Mikey Riker, Colton and Eli. Riker with face-off. Face-off win. Drops it back to Eli. Eli with a shot. Oh, gets stopped by Littleton's D. Poke check by Riker. Riker getting it over to Grayson. Littleton picks it up. They do a drop pass over. Trying to clear it out. Intercepted by Riker. Littleton still picks it up, brings it out. Eli with some pressure to push to the outside. Shot on Robbie. Robbie pushes it off to the side. Oh, sorry, Sawyer. I didn't even see that they had made the change. All right, so back to Riker. Riker dumps it in. Shot by Colton. Gets deflected. Back over. It's loose in front. Mikey with a shot. Still loose. Littleton's able to clear it out, but Colton picks it back up. Colton tries to dump it in, gets stopped by Grayson. Picked up by Fergie. Out comes J-Ray. J-Ray trying to get it to Fergie. Gets pushed off to the side. J-Ray's there. We got Ian out with as well with Parker and Hayden on D. Littleton coming in. Offside call. We have 1:11 left in the second period. I am so sorry I didn't give the goalie swap a chance to be recognized. So Robbie and Sawyer did make the switch, so Sawyer's now out. J-Ray with a face-off. Littleton picks up the win on that face-off. They hold on to it by the D. They dump it in to our zone. It's back behind the net. Poke check by Fergie. Fergie has possession. Trying to get it over to Parker, and he does. Parker holds on to it, drops it back over to Fergie. Fergie trying to get it to J-Ray. Gets intercepted. Shot. Goal. And Aiden. Merrick with the face-off. Littleton brings it straight into our zone. Makes a shot. Pass. Cleared out, gets it to Merrick. Merrick gets it out. Pass over to Dean. Dean has it. Dean has to stop, trying to make a pass. Puck goes into the net. 32.4 seconds left in the second period. Littleton with a face-off win. Sent back behind their net. Brock coming in to chase it. Aiden keeps it in, gets popped out. Cam putting on some pressure, leaves this guy by himself, has it shot, saved by Sawyer. Pressure from Cam. We haven't had one penalty, I just realized. Back to Littleton's D, they make a shot, trying to make a pass to make a shot, but puck goes up into the netting again. 8 seconds left. Merrick with the face-off. Shot by Littleton. Another shot. Sawyer saves it. Sends it up the Aiden sends it up the boards, gets to their D. Their D dumps it in, and then here comes the buzzer. We'll be back in a minute. All right, start of the third. We've got Riker, Mikey, Grayson, Eli, and Colton, Sawyer, and Matt. Littleton with a face-off when they hold on to it. Send it down. Mikey able to put enough pressure that they're not able to get that shot off. Back to their D. Mikey is by himself. Here we go. We're getting started here. Shot goal! Go Mikey Green! Woo! It still comes in, dumps the puck deep. Colton goes to pick it up, checks over his shoulder, holds on to it, trying to get it out. Littleton picks it up instead. Back over. J-Race interrupts that pass with his skates. Hey, however are we going to interrupt that pass? They're trying to do a wraparound, and we're able to clear it out. No icing. Fergie's coming after it. Trying to keep it in, and he keeps it in. Back to Fergie. Dumps it back. Over to Eli. Eli sending it up. Picked up by Fergie. Fergie with a pass over to Ian. Gets intercepted. And Littleton dumps it in for his own. Aiden is out for Eli. Aiden holds on to it. Sends it up to Fergie. Fergie chips it off the boards to himself. Eli's got it. Oh, not Eli. Gosh, I'm sorry. Fergie has it, dumps it in. Ian was waiting for the pass. Goes over to Fergie. Merrick comes in. Merrick has it. Gets it back over to Ian. Aiden with a shot. Oh, it gets deflected right beforehand. J-Ray was up against the boards. Littleton picks it up. Dean's out. Milo's out. Littleton has the puck. They're coming in. Shot towards Sawyer, and Sawyer catches it. Oh, they didn't blow the whistle. I don't know what is going on here. Cleared out. Littleton picks it up in neutral zone. Out comes Brock. Puck goes back to Milo. Milo with pass over to Dean. Dean holding on to it. Sends it towards the net, goes back behind the net, picked up by Littleton. Brock putting on some pressure in the corner. Gets sent over. Puck is back here, picked up by Littleton. Pressure. Enough pressure from Milo that the shot goes into the netting above, and the whistle's blown. Okay, Hayden and Cam on D with Grayson, Riker, and Mikey. 11:24 left in the third period. Riker with a face-off. Riker with a face-off went over to Grayson, jumped back to Hayden. Hayden holds on to it, trying to chip it up. Puck goes back behind the net. Cam trying to clear it out. Gets stopped by Littleton. Cam with a little poke check trying to get it to Grayson. Shot, but picked up by Riker. Riker with a pass over to Mikey. Mikey holds on to it with a shot. Still loose. Oh no, covered by the goalie. We're doing some really good passing. Riker with a face-off. Goes into the far corner, chasing into it. Riker holds on to it, trying to get it to Grayson. Gets intercepted by Littleton, and they send it around the boards again. Oh, Cam tried to stop it, but again, shot goes wide. Cameron just came and hit that kid, and Cam's going in the box. Why? Wait, Mikey's going in the box for what? Let me see the iPad. All right, J-Ray's out with Merrick, Hayden, Cam. Shot saved by Sawyer. I didn't think that was Mikey. I thought that was Cam. Parker on for Hayden. Shot saved by Sawyer. Goes around. 10:20 left in the period. Littleton does a little pass in front, but does a little bit of a whiff. Parker grabs it, trying to clear it out. Back to J-Ray. J-Ray clears it out. We're gonna have icing? Yes, we are. Thought it was gonna stall. All right, so out comes Eli for Cam. Eli and Parker. Merrick and J-Ray. Nope. Colton and Eli. Merrick and J-Ray. We're gonna go to Sawyer's right. Eli stops the puck from going towards the net. Colton has it. He's got time and space. He's going to hold on to it. He's going to come in. Merrick's with him. Colton gets poke checked. J-Ray's at the point. Littleton holds on to it. They send it around. Colton with some nice pressure. Merrick comes in, chips it. Still more pressure. Colton trying to get it over to Eli, but he sends it up the boards. J-Ray's coming in. Eli grabs it. J-Ray, oh, J-Ray. Man, he got rocked. Well, we're not calling penalties except for, anyway, doesn't matter. Eli with a beautiful poke check, clears it out, holds on to it, gets it up to J-Ray, clears it into the neutral zone. We have 35 seconds in our penalty kill. Littleton does a little bit of a pass. J-Ray's there. Sends it in. Eli holds on to it. Trips it up the boards. Does he get it cleared out? I can't see. No. Littleton has it. Does a whiff on the shot. More poke checking by Merrick. Shot. Cleared out. We're going to get icing, but these boys need a break.
We got locked in.
All right, so we got Aiden and Milo out on D. Riker and Grayson coming in. Because Mikey's coming off the bench in 6 seconds, and we want that line together. That's what I'm guessing. Face-off win by Riker. Shot goes to the side of the net. Milo with some pressure on Littleton. Riker comes in to help him out. They make a pass, goes in front of the net, but Aiden clears it out. Mikey coming in because he's off the bench. Littleton does a little bit of a pass to their cherry picker, but Milo's there coming in, winning the race. Stops the attempt. Aiden comes in, clears it out. Oh, Grayson is able to try and tip it. Shot towards Sawyer, but enough people in front that it gets deflected. 7:55 left in the game. Picked up by Grayson. Grayson up to Mikey. Mikey is there. He's got one on. Does a little bit of a stop, picks it up, trying to make a pass. Now he's got two on him. Mikey picking it up again. He's in the corner. Grayson waiting in front, Riker waiting there. Riker has it, trying to make a pass over to Grayson. Gets intercepted. Hayden comes in, able to get the puck over to Riker. Grayson comes in. Grayson gets stopped. Big line change. Out comes Fergie. Ian. Parker. Puck comes up. Parker has it. Does a little bit of a reverse. Parker to Fergie. Fergie has it, comes in, dekes around, grabs it, shot. Still loose. Oh, Parker's there, more pressure in the corner. J-Ray's out as well. Littleton grabs it. Pressure from J-Ray, pushing him off to the side. Pressure from Hayden. They drop pass. Fergie comes in and puts enough pressure, but it goes back to their D. They shoot in. Stopped by J-Ray. Ian's able to clear it out. Littleton picks it back up. They do a little bit of a reset. Parker has it. Trying to clear it out, but their D stops it. Littleton has it. I don't even know who's in this battle over here. So we got Ian and Parker was battling behind the net. Puck goes off to the side. They drop it back to their D. Their D holds on to it. Shot. Stopped by Hayden. Gets it over to Ian. Kid tries to hit Ian and Ian just sat him down. I love when they just don't give Ian enough credit. They see a kid that is not a threat and Ian's going in the box. Yeah, kid's hurt. All right, we'll be right back. Maybe not. Anyway, face off. So we got Cam out there with Eli, Merrick, and J-Ray. Littleton with the puck. They're coming around, deking around. Goal. Dean has the puck, gets it in to Brock. Brock sends the puck down deep. Well, the goalie grabs it and covers it. Score is 5-2 Littleton. We have about 5:36 left in the game. Merrick with the face-off went back to Aiden. Sends it in deep. Brock comes in up against the boards. Milo's there. Battling. We got Dean waiting for the puck. Merrick waiting for the puck. Brock's there. They send it in. Goes back behind the net. Littleton picks it up. Trying to clear it out, but Dean grabs it. Dean chips it up the board, sends it into the corner. Littleton picks it up, sends it around back behind the net. They grab it, send it up. Milo keeps it in. Milo's trying to dump it in. Back over to Merrick, back to Milo. Milo trying to get it to Brock. He gets it to Brock. Brock sends it back up to Milo. Milo has it. Chips it up the boards again, but Littleton intercepts it. Poke check. They don't have that much possession, but Brock has it. Brock's coming around. He gets pushed to the side, back behind the net. Merrick and Grayson coming in to help him out. Grayson able to stop the deep pass with his skates so they don't have a full connection on it. Hayden comes in, steps up, gets it to Parker and Grayson. We're back to full strength. Out comes Mikey and Riker. Littleton does a cross-ice pass. Puck goes back behind the net, picked up by Hayden. Hayden sends it up to Grayson. Grayson over to Mikey. Back to Grayson. Grayson gets poke checked, but he poke checks right back, gets it to Mikey. Sends it over, Riker picks it up. Riker was shot on goal. Gets pushed to the side. Grayson coming in. Sends it back around. Hayden has it, keeps it in, gets it to Grayson. Grayson over to Mikey. Mikey holding on to it. Mikey with a shot. Still loose. Gets sent out. Parker stepping up. Puck goes out. Sawyer grabs it, holds it, covers it. 3:33 left in the game. One, two, three, four. Okay, so we got Fergie coming out with J. Ray, Colton, Eli. Oh, I said that we were full strength, but I was wrong. Ignore me. No, we are. Here's Dean. Apparently I'm not fully awake today. All right, Eli has the puck, sends it up to Dean. Dean trying to clear it out. Dean clears it out, gets it up to Fergie. Fergie's coming in. He's got 2 on. Fergie with it. Gets poke checked. That's all right. He holds on to it, trying to get it to Colton. Poke checked. Cleared out. Dean sends it in. J. Ray's there. Poke checks it. Back over. Another poke check by Dean. J. Ray's got it. Eli's there. They send it into our zone, picked up by Colton. Icing. Out comes Brock and Merrick. Cam and Aiden. Mikey's coming out with Brock and Merrick. 2:43 left. Merrick with a face-off win. Shot. Goal. That was a fluke. Face-off. Littleton with the face-off win. They're coming in. Pressure from Eli. Eli trying to send it out. Their D keeps it in, sends it back down deep. Eli's still there. Brock's coming in. Aiden flips it up, gets it to Eli. Eli drop pass to Merrick. Merrick trying to clear it out. Gets sent in. Pressure. They drop back down to their D. They send it deep in front. It's cleared by Aiden. Aiden getting it to Brock. Brock coming in. Pass over to Eli. Aiden keeps it in. Pass over. In comes Grayson and Milo. Eli with enough of an interruption there to make a good pass from Littleton, not so good. Aiden clears it out. Gets over to Littleton's D. Aiden holds on to it, clears it out, gets it sent up. No icing. Grayson with some pressure. Pressure from Milo. They come and make a shot. Saved by Sawyer. Sawyer grabs it and holds on to it. 1:14 left in the game. Out comes Parker. I don't know. For Milo? No. Milo's staying. Parker's going to go back onto the bench. Riker's out with Grayson and Mikey. Riker with a face-off one gets it over to Grayson. Grayson gets it to Milo. Milo's trying to clear it out. Their D keeps it in. They make a pass. Enough pressure from Hayden that they have to go around. Trying to do some stick lifting there. Ref is in the way. Riker comes in and he says, okay, I'm going to grab it. Riker sending it up to Grayson. Are we going to get icing? 26 seconds left in the game. Oh, they're running the clock. Game's over. Ref is just taking his time. And that's it. All right, we're back here this afternoon at 2:10. We're going to be playing Aspen. So we'll see you guys then.